It had been a weird day. A lot of weird days. It's mostly because of the weather. The weather was really heavy, like the air was thick. And even though we didn't see any clouds, still didn't really see through to the sky either. I'd been hiking and came to a clearing in the woods. And in the middle of this clearing, it looked like, I don't know, I thought it was a statue or maybe a dead deer, because it didn't move at all. It sat perfectly still. So I went into the clearing, and the closer I got, the more I realized that I thought it was a man, a statue of a man. And as I got closer still, I saw it wasn't a statue at all. It was just a man. And this man was sitting as still as a statue. His eyes were fixed on me, and I was hypnotized by his calmness. And I sat down in front of him and just stared back at him. I kind of waited for him to, I don't know what I waited for. He was clearly doing his own thing. So I don't know why I thought he would give me a signal as to what's going to happen next. But his determination was such that I had to just sit there and respect it for a few minutes. And this smile that he had on his face, it just didn't break, didn't waver or anything. I wanted to think that he was smiling because I had come and he was so alone and happy to see me. That's kind of a selfish thought, but that doesn't really matter. After about 10 minutes, I thought maybe I should go home because the air was getting even thicker somehow. It was like sitting in syrup. And then he whispered to me. And as soon as he started whispering, these strange, wet webs started forming on him. If you can imagine a thick, wet web from a spider, except the web has knuckles. I don't know how to describe it, but I really didn't like it. And as soon as I saw them, I was about to run. And he said, no, it's okay. You have brown eyes. I think you'll be all right. I don't know if brown eyes have anything to do with it. I just made that up. But all I can tell you is, and I waited for him to finish. And he finally said, after a few excruciating seconds, and if you see the madman, tell him I was driving. If you see the madman, tell him I was driving. And that was it. That was the end. The end of everything.